Remember a couple of years ago when Bobby Jindal sounded a warning to his fellow Republicans? We have to stop being the stupid party, he said. The governor of Louisiana needs to talk to the governor of Wisconsin. These have been big days for Scott Walker. He's made all the moves you make when you look in the mirror and see a potential presidential nominee, which means appealing to the Republican base, which means, well, let's just say that stupid still isn't a deal breaker. Or why else would a party that insists it wants to be taken seriously kick off the 2016 campaign with a Freedom Summit featuring the likes of Sarah Palin and Donald Trump? Seriously? Your pet goldfish has more brain power than Sarah Palin and Donald Trump. But Scott Walker didn't just outshine those two. A lot of folks in Des Moines last weekend thought that he was the event's breakout star. He went big and bold. He rolled up his sleeves, literally and rhetorically. Plenty of red meat about what he's done as governor, especially union-busting Scott, facing down threats, ramming Act 10 through, and putting those workers, teachers, many of them, in their place. Then he came back home and showed he wasn't done yet. Or why else his new plan to cut $300 million, 13%, from the University of Wisconsin over the next 2 years. He's even started calling it the Act 10 of higher education, which tells you all you need to know. This isn't about spending, it's about ideology. He's picking another fight. That's what Scott Walker does. Now, a confession of interest here. For the past couple of years, I've done some part-time teaching at UW-Milwaukee. Joel, too, and Gerard, for that matter. So I have some small stake in the outcome, although honestly, I'm not sure which way. If they lose enough full-time faculty, that may mean more assignments for us. But it's terrible news for Wisconsin, for its kids, its businesses, its reputation, its future. It's also perfectly consistent with Scott Walker's overall approach to schooling, which is, I can take it or leave it. He left it, of course, years ago, and his lack of education hasn't hurt him none, right? Especially in a party that still takes some bizarre pride in disrespecting even, facts and science and evidence and logic. So why not sacrifice a state treasure to advance his own career? Those welcome signs that say Wisconsin, open for business, maybe time for some new signs. Wisconsin, state of ignorance.